Hello everyone. Today I am gonna tell you about Gupta Empire. Gupta Empire is known as the golden age of India in Indian history. It started in 240 CE by Sri Gupta. It is an ancient Indian empire which existed from early 4th century CE to the late 6th century CE, and it was the most prominent and the powerful empire in whole Indian history.
The first ruler and the founder of the dynasty is Sri Gupta. Then came Chandragupta I, who is regarded as the Maharaja Dhiraja of Gupta dynasty, who ruled from 320 to 335 CE. After him, Samudragupta became the ruler of Gupta dynasty, who ruled from 335 to 380 CE. He was the one due to which Gupta dynasty got its importance. He fought around 100 wars and defeated all his enemies. Then came Chandragupta II, who ruled from 380 to 315 CE. Kumaragupta I was one of the last great emperor of the Gupta dynasty. His reign lasted for 40 years between 415 CE to 455 CE. He succeeded his father Chandragupta II. He was great ruler and also was capable to keep intact his empire.
So Gupta Empire is regarded as the golden age of India. The period between 4th and 6th centuries CE is known as the golden age because of the considerable achievements of Indians in the fields of mathematics, astronomy, science, religion and philosophy. Prosperity in the Gupta Empire initiated a period marked by extensive innovations and discoveries in science, technology, art, dialect, literature, logic, maths, astronomy. So, in art and architecture, Guptas gained much importance as there were many remarkable temples which were built, such as in Diogar, Sanchi, Bitargaon, and also there were 29 cave temples at Ajanta near Aurangabad in Maharashtra and Bagh in Madhya Pradesh. Also, in Chandragupta's court was even more influential than those that came before or after because it contained the Navratnas or the 9 jewels, a group of 9 scholars who produced advancement in many academic fields. These scholars included Aryabhatta, who is believed to have envisaged the concept of zero and worked out on the approximation of the long form number of pi. He also may have discovered that moon and planets shine due to reflected sunlight. Other scholars of the Golden Age helped create the first Indian numerical systems with a often base. The game of chess also likely originated during this period. Chaturanga contained game pieces for infantry, cavalry, elephants and chariots, each of which would evolve into the modern pawn, knight, rook and bishop respectively. Kalidasa, considered the greatest poet and dramatist of the Sanskrit literature, also belonged to primarily of this period. He wrote plays such as Shakuntala. He also became renowned for studying the Sri Gana or romantic element of literature. The Indian scholar and Hindu philosopher Vatsyayana authored the Kama Sutra, which became a standard work on human sexual behavior. At the same time, Vishnu Sharma was thought to be the author of the Panchratna Flaps, one of the most widely translated non-regional books in history. Now, in education, Guptas encouraged education and learning throughout the grants to educational institutions. The most significant contribution of the Gupta Empire to education was establishment of Nalanda University. It became a great center of learning during the reign of Harsha in 7th century CE.
Now the decline of Gupta Empire. The last ruler was Skandgupta, in whose reign The Huna people, also known as Huns, invaded Gupta territories and caused significant damage to empire. The Gupta Empire ended in 550 CE when it disintegrated into religious kingdoms. After a series of weak rulers and invasion for the east, west and north. Thank you. I hope the documentary was informative and that you have received meaningful insight from the documentary.
Make certain you off of the body, yeah. Now you're full of chat and you can keep up with the energy.